Night was slowly descending over the forest. The wind slipping through the trees carried an unusual heaviness, as if the air itself sensed a hidden danger. Then, cutting through the silence, a trembling voice cried out, "Is anyone there? Please help me." It was a tiny mouse, darting frantically through the grass until he reached the open clearing. His breathing was ragged, and fear shimmered in his eyes. A gorilla, resting beneath a thick tree trunk, immediately rose to attention. He stepped forward and gently asked, "Little one, what happened? Why are you so terrified?" The mouse hiccuped, voice shaking. "The leopard hurt my children. He broke into our burrow. He said the whole forest belongs to him." Concern deepened on the gorilla's face. The leopard was powerful, yes, but he wasn't known for attacking the weak. Still, the claim was serious. "Come with me. I'll speak to him myself," the gorilla said calmly. As they moved deeper into the forest, the atmosphere shifted. The air grew thicker, the silence heavier, and the rustling leaves more unsettling. Near a rocky rise, the leopard sat quietly. He lifted his head at the sound of approaching footsteps. His eyes reflected weariness, not guilt. The gorilla kept his tone firm. "Leopard, the mouse says you harmed his children. Is this true?" The leopard exhaled slowly and replied, "No, I did nothing of the sort. But someone wants you to believe I did." Both the gorilla and the mouse stiffened, the leopard's gaze fixed upon the dense thicket. "Whoever did this is trying to turn us against one another. It is no ordinary creature. It is someone skilled in deception." Suddenly, the bushes shook violently. Leaves trembled, and a chilling breeze swept through. Then a shadow emerged, first faint, then gradually taking shape. Moments later, it stood fully revealed, the red fox. Her eyes gleamed with a sinister brightness, and her smile held nothing innocent, only cold calculation. She spoke with unsettling confidence. "How simple it was to deceive you all. One little lie, and the entire forest fell into distrust." The mouse shivered. "Why did you scare my children?" The fox laughed softly. "Not scare, just hide. Just enough for the blame to fall on the leopard. When the strong accuse the weak, and the weak fear the strong, the forest collapses, and once it collapses, it becomes mine." The gorilla stepped forward, his voice deep and steady. "Fox, you have broken trust, and without trust, a forest cannot survive." The fox's smile widened mockingly. "So, what will you do? Punish me?" But the confidence in her eyes quickly faded, because from behind the trees, the entire forest began to appear. Deer, monkeys, rhinos, giraffes, elephants, crocodiles, all quietly surrounding her. The mouse gathered his courage. "This decision does not belong to the gorilla or the leopard alone. It belongs to the whole forest." A hush fell, so deep that even the leaves seemed afraid to rustle. The gorilla announced, "You spread fear and mistrust among us. For this, you must stay away from the central forest for a time, until you are worthy of trust again." The fox said nothing. The pride in her eyes had dimmed. She stepped back slowly, and then faded into the dark shadows of the trees. The forest exhaled, as if relieved of a crushing weight. The mouse found his children safe. The leopard's innocence was restored, and the gorilla reminded them all. Strength doesn't protect the forest. Unity does. The night fell silent again, but now it carried no fear, only trust and quiet relief.